This entrepreneur makes 500 grand a year and wants a private jet. Let's see if we can make that happen. First off, we got to figure out three things. What are his business expenses, personal expenses, and taxes? The rest is money he can invest to get that private jet. Starting with his business, we download his P&L from QuickBooks and tag each line with either revenue percentage, recurring, or cushion. A lot of business owners don't understand their P&L, and this makes it a lot easier. In total, his expenses are about $230K, so he's netting about $300,000. Now we list them here on a monthly basis, so they're super clear for him to see. In total, he needs nearly $5,000 a month for recurring expenses, about $2,000 a month for miscellaneous, and a little over 31% of his revenue for labor, fees, etc. Altogether, that's $21K. And if we divide his income by 12 months, he's got pre-tax profit of $24,000. Now, you're making $24,000 a month. Why not just pocket that money as is? Tax strategy. When you work for yourself, you actually pay more taxes than employees do. We all pay federal and state taxes, but the 15% payroll tax for Social Security and Medicare is split between employees and employers. As an employee making $300,000 a year, you'd pay $22.5K in payroll taxes. As a business owner, you pay $45,000. If you don't know any better, you can actually become an S Corp and pay yourself a salary. The salary is subject to payroll taxes, but the profit beyond that is not. Now, you can't just pay yourself a $1 salary. The IRS will come knocking. So using Mark Kohler's payroll matrix, we see that at $300K of net income, the suggested salary is $90K or $7,500 a month, which saves him over $30,000 in taxes. So we've optimized the $24K, but is his $7,500 salary enough for him to live on? We dive into his personal life to figure that out. We log all his recurring expenses, then his needs, and an estimate for fun. Coming in at $73.45, and we'll give him a little cushion, you'd think a $7,500 salary would cover that, but it won't. As a W-2 employee, even of his own business, taxes will come out of his paycheck like anyone else. So to figure out what his direct deposit will be and how much more he'll need to withdraw from his business account, we cook up a federal tax calculator. This will tell us how much he'll owe in total and what will be automatically withheld from his paycheck. And he doesn't have state income taxes, so we're all good there. With a $300,000 income, he'll owe about $72K federal and in total about $85,000. Now this is convenient because we just figured out how much strategic PJ money he has. But the problem is he still needs a simple system to manage and track this money. With a $90K salary, $1,563 will be deducted from his paycheck. Entering those numbers on his pay stub, he'll receive just under $6K in direct deposit, which means he'll need to manually withdraw about $1,500 more from his business account. Now, in addition to owning a private jet someday, investing in real estate, and saving 1 to 2 years of living expenses, his number one goal is peace of mind. When you're making over $300,000, you feel like you shouldn't be worried about money, but that only happens once you're organized and have a simple system to manage your money. So we built his money map to make things visually clear. Money comes into his business and his salary auto transfers to life, a high yield savings that auto funds his 2 regular spending accounts. He'll manually add the extra $1,500 because if he wants to stack a full year of expenses, he can do that. Auto transfers are solid, manual are dotted. With the remaining money in his account, he'll set aside taxes and pay off his Amex, add some fun money if he wants, and divvy up the rest to savings and investments. Now the secret to keeping track of this all is with a cash flow tracker. At the end of each month, he'll enter his bank balance and divvy up this money. Account balances go on the left and transfers on the right. The remaining amount is on bottom and he can move this money any way he wants. Since personal debt can't be paid from his business, he moves what he needs into personal and notes it at the bottom, then checks boxes once he transfers money. Finally, we put together his step-by-step action plan so he knows exactly what to do next. He'll date and check the boxes as he goes, and boom, my guy is good to go. Money managed and on autopilot. If you want to manage your money together or get all these templates, you can join my money school or request a project, both in my profile. I'm Chris, your money guy.